I was born and raised in Iran as a Shiite Muslim. Shiite Muslim. And all my life I heard bad things about Israel and the Jews. And we were told that Islam is the best and the last. Muhammad was the most perfect person ever.
Growing up, did you study the Quran and the Hadith?
Yes, but mostly culturally. Like we would go and read in Arabic, for example. We didn't understand the meaning. They told us if you read in Arabic, you get more points to go to heaven. So I was trying to be a good Muslim, pray, go to mosque. And we were Shiite, so we used to go beat ourselves with chains on the streets. All to please Allah, hoping and wishing to go to heaven. When I was 16 years old, something happened to me that it changed my life. In fact, before that, I saw so many bad things on the streets. I saw people being executed publicly, hanging from a crane. I saw people being tortured, beaten. And they told us these are infidels, these are the enemies of Allah, these are Zionists or the spies for Israel. So when I was 16 years old, I was arrested and tortured by the regime in Iran.
Why?
I was going to a wedding and I was in the car of some relatives. They gave me a ride. My family was already there at the wedding. And they had some alcohol. And based on Islamic law, you can't even have or possess or make or buy or sell or drink alcohol. And they had some. And my only crime was I was in the car. And there's the Islamic checkpoint. They pulled the car over and they began to smell the alcohol. They asked us to come out. They put us in a bus. And the bus got filled so fast because they arrested so many people for different reasons. And they took us to a confinement, to a jail, and then they took all our clothes off, bare naked. And they started pouring cold water on us and whipping us with this big, thick electric cable. Then they took us threw us into a room, a small room, and we were choking, no food.
And all that because you were sitting in a car?
Sitting in the car.
So somebody had alcohol.
Exactly. And I was 16. I didn't drink alcohol. I didn't do anything wrong. And I saw the cruelty of these people. I began to say, what kind of religion is this? What kind of justice is this? And my mother said, no, Islam is good. These people make it look bad. I said, okay. Then I began to do my own research. I began to read the Quran, the Hadith, and I saw, wow, so much evil in the Quran. Muhammad killed people. I saw Muhammad beheaded people, cut people's hand off. It says not to be friends with Jews and Christians, Surah 551. In Surah 929, Muhammad said, kill those who don't believe in Allah, His messenger, and in the religion of truth, which is supposedly Islam, kill them unless they pay jizya, blood money. In Surah 928, he cursed the Jews and Christians. In Surah Muhammad, verse 4, it says, behead the infidels wherever you find them. So when I saw these things, I saw, wow, this could not be from God. So I lost my faith in Islam completely. So when I was 19 years old, for first time, I heard about Jesus, that Jesus is the Lord, and He died for me, and He rose from the dead. And I said, no, that's too good to be true. How could God have a son? I said, okay, Jesus, if this is true, I ask you to show me. If it's real, be my Lord, be my Savior. And I prayed this prayer, and the moment I say that, the heat went through my hand. I began to shake and tremble. I began to cry, and I felt this love and this peace and this joy I'd never experienced before. I felt a burden was lifted off my shoulder. I began to feel love for people, for anybody who had hurt me. I began to forgive them. I began to feel forgiveness and love and joy. It was an instant transformation.